One of my colleagues here at Columbia once told me that there are two types of people in academic spaces. There are people who solve the problems of their discipline and people who solve the problems of the world. And social workers are people who solve the problems of the world. And what richer place to think about how to have meaningful impact in the world, working with people from across disciplines and perspectives and areas of expertise who are all digging in to think about these very real, difficult challenges that we face in society.
The history of social work in the United States began with the Columbia School of Social Work, and the early founders of the school identified a need and built a pedagogy.
You come into Columbia and you have the expertise and the history and the integrity of the institution.
We as staff members, your faculty members as well, really want to know who you are. They want to know your social work story. They want to know what you're passionate about, and they want to feed and fuel that passion. You're here to change other people's lives and to really change yourself along the way.
To be able to be a part of this community, to have been able to go to the school and even associate with the people that I did here has been amazing.
Columbia School of Social Work is definitely a great place to be in order to learn, grow, and thrive, and really obtain skills in order to be a great social worker.
We have what we call our 4x7 model, where students choose from one of 4 major concentrations and then one of 7 fields of practice.
So what really sets Columbia Social Work apart from other social work programs is our prop curriculum that's power, race, oppression, and privilege.
Power relationships are embedded in any, interaction. And we have to think about race because many of our students don't look like the populations that they serve. They maybe cannot relate, but that is a part of social work practice.
In my classes, I have exposure to policy classes as well as more clinical courses, and I love that intersection between different methods and fields in order for me to be a more well-rounded clinician.
The faculty here at CSSW are some of the top professors, top researchers that we would get in our field of social work.
Our faculty are not just doing the research and publishing and transforming the field, but they are also leaders. They're stewarding the curriculum.
One thing that interests me about Columbia was the opportunity to get hands-on research experience. That gave me the opportunity to kind of, work across schools, work across different universities.
I'm the founding director of the SAFE Lab, and in the SAFE Lab we study the relationship between social media communications, artificial intelligence, and society.
There definitely is a drive here for social justice through events, through conferences, through classwork, through field instruction. Everything is always with social justice in mind.
We offer students very different types of field placements. Foundation year, we work very closely with them, but in their advanced year, your second year, it's much more interactive.
My field placement was working with the unaccompanied children. In that program, I was able to validate that I'm honing my skills.
Some of my students are working in legal spaces, are directing various initiatives in schools. Some have gone on to doctoral programs. So I've really seen the gamut in terms of where they go next.
The skills that I've learned as a social worker, it's a game changer for my life, for my children, for many, many lives that I can touch.
Students should consider Columbia Social Work because we will treat you as a whole person and you will really be prepared to enter this market as a 21st century scholar.